Alright guys, so this is my attempt that I actually finished defeating TOA 100. It's going to be sped up to save time, but yeah, so this is my first attempt. I mean, not my first attempt, the final attempt that I actually succeeded on, but I think it was my 38th attempt. I was keeping track at some point, but I just lost it. I noticed that sometime after 20 though. But yeah, so here on the first one, what I was trying to do was focus the fire cicadas because they were the ones that dealt the most damage to me. Even though the wind sylphs would likely focus my Bella, but I just want to get those out of the way because they also have the healing effect. And if they got very low, at some point you'll see, like, I believe Bella gets very low and barely lives, or it was Spectra, one of those two. And yeah, I think that'll be in the second one. With the Fire Verehile and Light Death Knight. But yeah, so now at this point it was somewhat easy, but it was starting to get a bit difficult for me. So I did not really like the fact that I just had to keep doing this. Because I was basically whittling them away as much as possible. And yeah. But we're gonna finish this one off quickly. I just kept sending her, so I didn't have to use all my abilities much, so I just spammed her and she's dead. Now this is where it gets weird, because like none of them were really affected by it. Only 2 were technically, but thankfully 3 of them were stunned with that. And what I'm afraid of is the DS, because the moment that either the Valkyria put a defense break on them, they would always go either for Veromos or Verdehile for some reason. I don't know why. They always go for the ones with the defense break, and that was really irritating. The Valkyria revived them, so I was hoping to get them down. I was hoping to kill the other one on the right off first, but she was stunned for a while. I was like, okay, I'll just kill the one on the left, and the one on the left has already dots down, so it's already over with. Now that Valkyria is going to be down, now I'm just winning away the Death Knight, and trying to finish it here. Now we're at the final boss. This is the one that was a bit scary, so what I was told to do was keep going for the crystals until they have 8 stacks on them, so 8 debuffs. So, and then in between, what I do is try to get the defense break on Ath'taros, I believe his name is, and then try to use Spectra's HP attack to whittle him down as much as possible. And in between I use Beretta's Turbulence. But the problem was that sometimes it was hard to make a call on it. Sometimes I made good calls, sometimes I made bad calls, because like his attack bar would be at the same thing, and I don't know if it was like the same time with the crystal. I just start there. Thankfully the crystal went before he activated his attack, so it was practically did nothing to him. But yeah, it's like one of those times where I'm like, now we're getting down to the halfway point, but at some point he's going to deal a lot of damage to us, so we're going to have to switch over to the crystal, I believe. He's going to be coming here. But yeah, I keep trying to do this, and I do make a weird call where I heal somewhere. I believe it's going to be at this point. Yep, that's the bad call I did. You're going to see something that happens in the next turn, and he's gonna activate his one thing. Okay, I guess that wasn't it. I'm looking at it or I was recording this, but yeah. It was very difficult because I've been doing this for 3 weeks already, trying to get it down and trying to get it stuff. I keep doing the runes. But yeah, I was at this point, I was like, it's gonna get down. Now he's gonna focus Verdehile at this point, and Verdehile's gonna die, sadly. But thankfully, we barely made it out with so much low HP. You're gonna see. Yeah, and I switched over to the crystal so he wasn't damaged, Verdehile. But Verdehile's gonna die right here, I believe. Yep. Now we can attack it. Yeah, no, the crystal's dead, so now we just have to constantly focus him. But now Bella's not proccing her defense break, which is difficult. See, like now we got it, but like 4 times in a row since she did nothing, sadly. Thankfully, Turbulence keeps whittling down. I think only one time it didn't work this run. But for many previous times, it was like, no, we're not gonna help you. But yeah, here it comes to the end. Yeah, and this part pissed me off because like we're very low, and he was getting his health back more against our attacks, so he's getting more health in comparison to our attacks. So that was difficult. But thankfully, we won. That was that, and then you're going to see a portion where I summon the legendary scroll, and it's going to be MVP Beretta. Yeah, not the best, obviously, but I can use that for fusion, especially if the future light fusion launcher requires the Beretta. I can use that one instead, or I can use it for Valkyria, I believe. So I don't have to give away the one I currently have for a fusion launcher. As you can see, I'm looking at it right now. But yeah, so that's that. That was my first time ever completing to a thank you to Shadow, and thank you to Rena, I believe is her name. But a lot of people came into my stream, like there's Frank the Trout and stuff. But yeah, that's it. Now I'm gonna switch over to me showing off my runes from a different video, and then you're gonna see a summon session that I did as a rage summon. So yeah, please enjoy. Hi everyone, so this is going to be a bit different. I'm just going to post pictures of the stats and runes of stuff. I'm not going to like post all the runes, but I'll tell you like what they are. But right now this is what we're going to do because I recorded it, but the sound was screwed up, so hopefully this time it's fixed. But this is Veromos. Quickly off, he is speed, HP, HP. He isn't fully skilled, but the skills are at least decent to have skilled up at the moment. He is probably the best thing to use at this level for me because of the HP bonus, because I did try to use Beretta's leader skill, but Veromos' leader skill is far superior because I need that extra HP just to live. As you saw in the previous video, we got that. Now here's Beretta. He isn't fully skilled, but his runes are speed, HP, accuracy. And they're not like the best. They're mostly 4-star runes compared to Veromos, who has mostly 5-star runes. I think he has one 6-star rune though. But yeah. Beretta is probably the one that helped me a lot, especially with his turbulence on the boss. His third skill though is very helpful to get a lot of dots on and can have a chance to stun with the spare runes, but it's not guaranteed. And then we have Belladeon, or Belladeon, how you want to pronounce it. She is quite tanky, similar to Veromos. I used to have Swift runes on her, but I switched them with Emma's runes that I had on her. So it was like Swift and Energy, I believe, but then we went to Violent and Nemesis. The Nemesis helps with the getting the attack as drop, and then thankfully a lot of Violent procs saved me throughout the run of Ath'taros, and that really helped me. He has mostly 4-star runes, but there is a 6-star rune on the 4th slot, the bottom one. That one is a huge difference between them because that one has 16% HP difference. That one is 47%, I believe, and the other one was 31% HP. He's fully max skill, thankfully. Or she, how you want to pronounce it, I don't know. We're all neutral here. But yeah, having the heal on a low skill cooldown is very helpful to get things that come across quite easily. And then we have Spectra. Spectra was one that was probably the best thing to use because I needed something to deal HP. The only ones that I had that could deal it accurately would be Spectra or Lynn, the Light Amazon. I tried using her, but she was just too weak to do it, like HP wise. He has Swift and Focus runes, but he has my fastest monster, as you can see, and it's speed, HP, defense. It's for 246. And yeah, I had to keep doing it, try to get his HP and defense up as much as possible. Thankfully, he got there around there and barely lived sometimes. I just needed that. Verdehile is next. He has speed, crit rate, HP. because you need crit rate for his passive to increase the attack bar constantly. Um, it's like a 4 out of 5 chance, but at least it's better than nothing. I think only one monster has like 95% or higher than that. But Verdehile was very nice to have to increase the attack bar, but it wasn't like guaranteed because sometimes it would just get glancing hits, which was a bit of a downer. But at least he would pull through a lot. He was very, very weak. Surprisingly, the monsters would focus him sometime because of his low HP. But yeah, and now these are ones that I wanted to show that are ones I used previously. So this is Brand. He is all HP, HP, HP. He was very helpful in several ones, especially when I needed to revive someone crucial, and having Belladeon to heal them up immediately after was very nice to have. But his attack break is very helpful to reduce the damage on several monsters. I tried using him on the Ath'taros run to get the HP disturbance on him so that he couldn't recover HP, but then we later learned that he would just absorb it, so that wasn't very beneficial because I didn't have speed at the time or any sort of slows besides Beretta. But yeah, then Rika is probably the one that I really enjoyed using. She was my first top 5. She is attack, crit damage, I believe HP as well. She has mostly 5-star with 1 6-star rune, but yeah, I really enjoy using her. She is sort of like a small Beretta because her third skill does get dots on people as well as slow them, but her second skill is very helpful in several situations because I needed to stun people. She has sniper percent accuracy, which is amazing. The crit damaging wasn't like the best thing. I'm hoping to get a better rune for that. That was just there just as a way to replace it because that's the only thing I had there. I think I only had crit rate and crit damage, but like if I had a high crit rate, it would just not do enough damage regardless. So yeah. And then we have Soha. Soha wasn't used as much, but she did help very much in certain fire heavy areas. So like there was like the Fire Inferno and Beretta stuff like that. Although I know that was in the last rotation, but I think there was a Fire Inferno and something else I don't remember in this QA rotation. But she was very helpful to kill them off easily because they would all just focus the fire ones like Rika, Verdehile, Beretta, Spectra. They would just constantly do that. I didn't like that. But she was very helpful and saved me quite a few times on those fire heavy ones because they would just one shot them. Then I used Chloe. Chloe was only there for certain ones, like the bomb one, I think is TO90. So that she would give immunity and invincibility against the bombers. That was very helpful. Then the next one is Croa. Croa isn't like the most amazing thing ever. I really enjoy him though. People have questioned why I would build a Croa, but I found out he was very helpful and useful in several areas in TOA. Usually having the speed and heal recovery saved me quite a few times. I do know I tried using him once with the Pioneer, the Fire Pioneer one. That didn't work out well, but having the increased attack bar on the second skill was very nice to have. And I believe finally we have Bernard and Shannon. They run similar ones of Swift, Swift runes. And they were like speed, HP, HP, and but I think defense for Bernard on the 6th one. But yeah, they're very similar and they're both very helpful in certain areas. They increase the attack bar, increase the speed. I just really enjoyed using them. But they only in up. I only used them up until I believe TOA 70. Then I switched off to Veromos, Verdehile, Bella, Rika, and Briand. From there, it was just more easier to do. But yeah, that's basically all the monsters I used. Although here is one I'm going to show right now, which is Heart Magician. She isn't awakened yet. I think her name is Sonnet. But I know hear a lot of people use her and like using her. I'm trying to build her. She is speed, HP, accuracy at the moment. Hopefully I can get better runes for her. But yeah, hopefully she can be useful in certain areas, and hopefully I can complete TOA 100 on the next rotation with Lirith, I believe is her name. But yeah, thank you for watching. Now here is a summoning session that I did as a rage, where I got something special. Alright guys, so this is just going to be a quick video. Hope to get an F5. I don't expect anything great. I'm just trying to get fodder for stuff to get Spectra leveled up. But yeah, I think it's just gonna be 16 thing. I'm not gonna put a video out immediately. I'm gonna try to see if I can get the legendary scroll. I'm trying my best to beat TOA. It's just so hard. So let's do this. Gambadooby. Wow, lightning on the first one. That's good. Whoa! Nat 5 in the first pull? Woo! That's a good one. Wow. Okay. They're Nat 5. Good, good. And it's a win-win. I need a good win damager. Gorosh. Ooh! Okay, so I can get rid of one of them. Because people are saying to save your fusion materials just in case the light one is released sometime. So I have been saving all of them just in case the light fusion monster requires them for some reason. But yeah. How many more do I have left? 6? Gambadooby. At least we're getting a bunch of 3 stars. Okay, lightning. Will we get a second Nat 5? I left if it is. Nope. It's fire. No, wind assassin. So that's all 3 assassins I believe I have now. Okay, but yeah. So I'm trying to save all the fusion materials. At least having Garage there will at least allow me to get rid of one of them. Coming at 5? Nope. What is this? Oh, Firelight. I already have one of those, so I can use him if I need to. Battle Mammoth. Nat 5. Nope. Okay, well, we got, that one person. Let's see. Is this me? Yep. Grats. Super Grat. Rip. Grats. White Rip. Is this Hell Lady bad? Attacks the enemy 5 times to remove the beneficial effect from each attack. Stuns the enemy for 1 turn with a 30% chance. The chance of the enemy being stunned increases as the enemy's HP decreases after your attack. A stun is guaranteed if the enemy has 30% or less HP. Attacks all enemies 2 times with a sharp wind. Weakens defense for 2 turns with a 30% chance for each attack. Attacks the enemy with a sharp blade. Inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns for each chance. Okay, I don't know why people would say rip. And someone said super grats. Holy Sword did. Regardless, we got a Nat 5. We will do a legendary scroll. Hopefully we can get it there. But yeah, have a nice day, everyone. Unless, of course, I'm going to continue this with a legendary scroll pull. So yeah, poof poof.